It is the midday edition of the Workforce on 94.3 WYBC. I am Wanda Coppage. I have the pleasure of speaking to one of our small Black owned businesses here in New Haven. You know, YBC and Yale University. We take a moment to spotlight those businesses that are straight out of New Haven. Today, I have a very special guest. She is let me make sure I get this right, the Vice President of Culture and Community Relations with Concorp, the owners of Petals Market. Her name is Miss Elaine. How are you, Elaine?
I'm doing well, Wanda. How are you today?
I'm well. Before we started officially this interview, I learned some information about Petals Market that is actually owned by Concorp. So tell us about the relationship between Concorp and Petals Market.
Okay. Well, Concorp is a company that deals with economic justice. We also invest in Black businesses. We have an economic justice fund that gives grants to businesses. And we also work to eradicate poverty. So we provide solutions, we provide training. We are working at a new building at 496 New Hall Street, which we call the lab at Concorp, where we are an incubator lab so that we have some of our businesses here. We're helping them grow. We have great programs being run here coming up for entrepreneurs in the fall. Aya Beckel Swanson is the executive director of the building, and there are community events being held here. We've had
Wow.
just wonderful an influx of business and interest, and we even had the governor visit 2 times. So that's pretty cool.
Nice. And a lot of businesses, one of those businesses happens to be Petals Market, and
Yes.
that is at 100 Ashmun Street in New Haven. Tell us a little bit about the market itself.
Well, it's a really beautiful spot. It has great access, right to the street. We are a beautiful neighborhood, community-based market where we have great selections on the shelves. We have fresh fruits and produce. We have drinks. We have pastas. We have sauce. We have batteries, any of your household needs. We have a plethora of items to purchase, but we also have a great kitchen where we provide hot foods.
Yes.
Have chefs in there that have graduated from CONCAT's culinary program. We have Jasmine Hayes there, who's doing an excellent job. We also have Aaron, who did not go through the program, but he's doing a great job. And one of my favorites is the mushroom melt, which is
Mm.
delicious, and also the veggie pizza. So you just check us out online and you can see the menu, or actually come in and check out what's on the menu for the day. The schedule changes, they have specials, and it's really good price. We
Elaine, when
also
I started this interview with you, I did not expect for you to make me hungry
oh
by
well,
naming all these delicious meals. So
it's
thank you
it's
for that.
wonderful. Yeah, no problem. I would check out the menu. Come in
But
for a visit and check it out.
and Petals, because you can't always get to the actual grocery store. Petals Market is like your one-stop shop grocery store right here in the heart of New Haven. So that's one place. And you said you just added a new form of payment that people can use now.
Yes, we're happy to announce we accept EBT. So we have your needs there with the fresh produce, we have milk, we have bread, eggs, just those basics, but there's also the other foods with the hot items. So it's a really wonderful selection, and we have a really great staff. Yasmin, who is one of the managers for the front, you can ask her and also any other person there, but they're really great at giving you recommendations for what's new in the store and what's tasty. We love their recommendations. We visit from Concord, bring it back to the office, chips and cookies and maybe an occasional healthy item, but
Nice.
it's a wonderful place to visit. Yeah.
And you said the Concat culinary graduates, some of them are working there now. Is that a part of the program? Once you finish the culinary program, you get placed there, or is that just one of the options?
It's one of the options. It just happens to be that's where yeah, Jasmine. Sorry, we have a Yasmin and a Jasmine. That's where Jasmine has ended up, and she is actually the manager of the kitchen and doing an excellent job, making sure that everything that comes out is of great quality. She keeps the kitchen super clean. That was one of her specialties. But it's not necessarily. It just happens to be that is a place where some of the students come to work. They pass through on their ways to other avenues of greatness and culinary
Nice.
arts.
What are the hours for Petals Market?
Ooh, wow, good question. I believe they have breakfast. They have a breakfast special,
Okay.
and I know it closes at 2. No,
Okay.
that's wrong. Sorry. I don't remember the
Well,
hours.
we can always get that information on the website. What's the website?
You can www.petalsmarket.org.
www.petalsmarket.org. Again, that's 100 Ashmun Street, one of the businesses that we are spotlighting with YBC and Yale University's salute to small Black owned businesses. And it sounds like we're going to get some entrepreneurs coming out of the CONCAT program that are landing there at Petals. So that's a great transition program for a lot of the chefs. That's wonderful. That's a reason to support the business right there, because you're supporting the culinary graduates from CONCAT. That's wonderful.
Right, definitely.
How often do we change up the menu?
It depends. When someone has a new idea, they like to try something out, and they offer it. They have had quesadillas at one time. They've had some really great dishes. So just that's why I said go visit, because you might say, "Can I have this?" and that might not be on the menu. But they are doing things constantly, just adding new things and
Yeah.
keeping it fresh. And I have interacted with people who've come into the restaurant the market. I like to ask them, why have they come? So we have people coming from Yale, we have people coming from Squash Haven, from the law school, and actually a construction worker. And he said, I like to come here because they have healthy choices.
Yes.
And as construction workers, they usually go to fast food restaurants.
Mm-hmm.
So it was great that he was able to get, I think it was tuna salad or something. So it was really nice. It's nice to interact with people, and they have snack pass for the Yale students. So we even track their purchases, and it's great to see the students come back. We're looking forward to that also.
Nice.
So it's really wonderful. So it's a wonderful experience. It's beautiful. Honestly, just go take a look and you'll have a great experience.
Yeah, that's why I asked. I know normally when a graduate comes out of culinary school, they all have their specialties. And when you get into a restaurant, you add something that's unique to you to that particular menu. So you can look forward to that. This is Petals Market, 100 Ashmun Street in New Haven. This is Elaine Roper, the Vice President of Culture and Community Relations with Concorp. And we look forward to all the greatness that's coming from Petals Market, especially with this small Black owned business program. You have to go and support so they can stay in business. That is our part. Elaine, do you have anything further you would like to say about Petals before we wrap up?
The hours are from 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. I apologize for not knowing that. I usually go at lunchtime, so that's my my visiting hours.
And they're serving hot food the entire time, the entirety of the day?
Yes.
Nice.
Breakfast, bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich, or whatever they have on their menu. Definitely.
I think I'm gonna go try that mushroom melt that you were talking about. I told you got me hungry. Thank you for the suggestion.
Yes, you're welcome.
I am Wanda Coppage. Keep it locked in. We have more great music on the way, and make sure you continue to do your part. Support small Black-owned businesses here in New Haven. Thank you once again, Miss Elaine, and shout out to Petals Market.
Keep it set. I appreciate it.
You're very welcome. More music after the break.